From the title of today's video, I'm sure you have an idea of what we're going to be talking about in today's video. And this video is a continuation from the last video I uploaded where I talked about how to move past your mistakes, how to get back up when you've made a big mistake. And the last point I mentioned in that video is that you then need to rebuild your life. You need to try again. You need to start on a fresh start. So I did mention in that video that I was going to dedicate a video to talking about how you can start afresh, how you can rebuild your life, especially when you are trying to start from nothing, So yes, this video is going to be about how to have a fresh start when you are starting from nothing. And I know that a fresh start can mean different things for different people. It could be that for you are trying to recover from a big mistake, just like what I said in the previous video. Maybe you're trying to recover from a big mistake, from something that you've done in the past, and you're trying to start on a clean state. Now you're trying to have a fresh start. Or it could be that for you, the situation is that you are leaving home, or you're going to a new territory, you are relocating to a new place, and you're trying to have a fresh start. It's more like a breath of fresh air for you. You're moving away from home, you're moving away from your comfort zone, you're moving away from your past responsibilities, your job, you're moving into a new role, a new responsibility. That could be the beginning of a fresh start for you. So this video is also applicable for you if you're in that space. Or this video could also be for someone who has just dealt with a loss, who is trying to recover from loss or rejection of some form. Maybe you've been in a long-term relationship and somehow it has ended and you're trying to get back up, or you lost a job, or you lost something that is very important to you. You lost a source of livelihood, you lost a support system. It's all about having a fresh start. Please, I would recommend that you watch the video to the end. And if you find value in it, of course, like the video, share it with your loved ones, and then you can subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Yemi, and this channel is all about inspiring you to own your life, live up to your potentials, and to be your best self. So, like I said, don't forget to subscribe. You can go ahead and check the other videos on my channel to know the kind of videos I make on the channel, and also what I am up to, what I get up to, and in my personal life as well. Just a tiny bit of it. So before I go ahead and share the tips I have for you in this video, I'd like to know your thoughts. I'd like to know your opinion even before listening to what I have to say. What advice would you give to someone who is starting afresh in life, or embarking on a new journey, embarking on a new beginning? Of course, we can always have a fresh start at any time in our life. What advice would you give to someone like that? Because I know some of the people watching are full of wisdom, you are very knowledgeable, and maybe you've gone through such an experience and you have something to share as well. So please do leave me a comment in the comment section. I'd love to know your thoughts. I'd love to engage with you as well. Thank you. So the first thing I would say is to take stock, okay? Take stock of what you have now. By taking stock, it means that you are analyzing your current position. Like, where are you right now? Remember that I said this video will be very helpful even if you're starting with nothing. But I believe that nobody actually begins with nothing in this life. So long you've been alive for a while, then you have some kind of experience, you have some kind of knowledge, you have some kind of wisdom, you have some kind of skills, you have some things, some lessons that you have acquired as a result of living yesterday. So I don't believe that you are actually starting with nothing. Yes, you may not have enough money now. Yes, you may not have the kind of friends that you want. Yes, you don't have that relationship, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you are starting from ground zero, okay? So don't discard your past experience. Don't discard everything that have totally happened to you in the past. Your past experiences are not something that you should look at and perceive as something that is good or bad. It's not to be classified as a good experience or a bad experience. No, you should just look at all of those things as facts that make up who you are, and it talks about your journey in life. So it's not about whether good or bad. The most important thing is to filter your past experiences. What lessons can you carry over? What skills can you carry over? What relationships can you carry over? Okay, that job is gone. You don't have that job anymore. What skills do you have that you can monetize? What skills have you let go in the past that you have not nurtured? Okay, just with your relationships. What relationship do you have? Let's say that friend is gone, that partner is gone. What relationships do you have in your life right now that you can depend on, that you can nurture? Those people that have been there for you in the past that you've been ignoring. This is the time to also think, oh, I have this person. Like, there's just always that person in our corner that is always there for you regardless. You know, what relationship have you nurtured? Have you deepened your relationship, your spirituality? Have you deepened your relationship with God? How is your spirituality like? You know, relationship with your friends, relationship with your family. You know, family is like always going to be like your go-to. And if your family is even the one that you're running away from, there's always going to be that friend, you know, that colleague. You know, there's always going to be someone, you know. Who are those people for you right now? Okay, you don't have money right now. What can you do to make money? You don't have this. Like, there's just something that you can carry over from your past, but you need to take stock. You really need to sit down with yourself to analyze those things that you have right now. Maybe it's something that you're not even paying attention to, but by the time you sit down and take stock, you would realize that, oh, there's something that you can leverage right now. Okay, it might not make sense to you. It might not be a big thing, it might not be a big deal for you, but yes, that could be something that you can start with. There's always something that you can start afresh with to make a new life for yourself. All right, so the first thing I would say is to take stock. Another thing I would say is to seek help. Okay, seek help. And I know that sometimes in life we feel very shy. You feel very shy to ask for help, especially because maybe the people around you are the people that you're trying to prove to that you can do this. Like, for example, someone who is leaving home and is trying to start afresh on their own, and you don't want to ask for help from your family member just because you feel like you want to show them that you can do this. Sometimes you may need to seek help, okay? Or whatever the case may be for you, you really need to seek help, all right? And I'm not saying that you should seek help from just anybody. You need to seek help where necessary. It might be for your mental health. You might need to seek help for your mental health. You might need to seek help financially. You might need to seek help emotionally. You might need to be able to depend on somebody for your emotional needs at the time you're having a fresh start. You might need to seek therapy. So for you, what kind of need do you, where do you need help? It could be financially, it could be emotionally, it could be mentally, it could be spiritually. Who are the friends you need to turn to now, this moment that you are going through something and you need a fresh start? It's very important for you to seek help because at this stage you're probably very fragile and very vulnerable. Imagine that you just left that relationship and you know you're now a single person again, you're now a single mom or something, and you're trying to have a fresh start on a clean stage. You might need people to help you. You might need to, maybe you're starting a job and you need someone to help you to quickly look after your kids. You will definitely need help in one way or other. So don't be shy to ask for help where necessary. And that's why I mentioned earlier that you need to take stock. By taking stock, you would even understand those areas that you really need help. Do I need help emotionally? Do I feel like I need courage to embark on this journey? Do I feel like I need that support, that, you know, somebody to constantly boost my morale? Maybe you're struggling with self-doubt and you're in a new job and you need someone to actually cheer you up. Then you need to seek help, okay? And this is one of the services that I offer, you know, on A Fresh Start. You can check out my website for more information on afreshstart.com. This is something that I do to help you get back up, rediscover yourself and reinvent yourself. Discover that thing that you have, your unique asset, leverage it and reinvent yourself. Okay, so if you need help of any sort, you can always contact me. There will be details in the description box, or you can go to the website to read the information necessary and check where you think I can help you. Okay, so yeah, it's very important to seek help in the area that you need it. Don't be shy. Don't think that people will mock you. Don't think that people would laugh at you. That is not important. The most important thing is that you start off again on a very good note so that you don't repeat the patterns. And I even feel like it's very important to seek help because there are loopholes that in your past that you may not be able to see. For example, the things that happened to you in the past, the reason why you're trying to have a fresh start now, when you take stock, you might be telling yourself that, oh, that person is to blame. But when somebody else assesses the situation, they may realize that maybe it's lack of communication on your own end, maybe it's immaturity, maybe it's pressure, maybe it's, you know, something that you did not even really take note of. So, you know, seeking help is actually very important when you're trying to embark on a promising fresh start. And then another thing I would say is that you need to focus on being a wholesome person, being a wholesome woman. You need to focus on wholeness, right? As a human being, all of us have different parts to us. Like I said, you know, your emotional needs, your mental needs, your financial needs, your social needs, your spiritual needs, you know, we have different aspects of different areas of our lives that we really need to be okay. You need to be stable in those areas. We have different parts to us as human beings. So it's very important that while you are starting afresh, while you're embarking on this new beginning, you don't focus so much, you don't focus heavily in one area that you neglect the other areas. Because I feel like in life, most times when we make mistakes or when things happen that they are not favorable to us, is because we focus too much in one area that we neglect the other part of us, because we are a whole human being and we need to focus on wholeness, right? For example, you realize that some people have health issues because they neglected their health while they are trying to find money, right? And now maybe there's an illness and they're trying to have a fresh start. They want to eat healthy. They want to have healthy habits now, So it's very important that as you focus on your health, you're also considering your social needs, because sometimes someone can get depressed due to loneliness, due to being awkward and, not having the adequate social skills that you need, Anyway, what I'm saying is that as you begin again, as you embark on a fresh start, as you embark on this new beginning, it's important to focus on being a wholesome person. Do not focus too much heavily in one area. Yes, your area of need might be largely in one area. Maybe, yes, you really need to, you're struggling with identity crisis and you're embarking on a fresh start and you're trying to deepen your relationship, your spirituality, your relationship with God, and trying to figure out your identity. Yes, that may be the area that you really largely need to focus on. But at the same time, you also don't want to neglect the people in your life. Let me give a practical example. Let's say this is mostly the question I get a lot, and I feel like in one of my videos I should even talk about it. Questions like, oh, I'm 30, I'm a young mom, I have 2 kids, and I feel like my life is over, I'm not fulfilled, I feel like I don't have what I'm doing. I realized that she focused so much on the marriage and the kids and everything, just trying to be the perfect lady for her parents. They wanted her to get married and she did all of that, and then she has lost herself and she's no longer feeling fulfilled, and now she wants to do that. Now she was even mentioning that she wants to be selfish, she wants to take care of herself, and I realized that yes, that is a good thing to do. Now you want to focus on yourself, but focusing on yourself too much may also lead to something that you did not even bargain for. What I'm just trying to say is that balance is key. Balance is key when you're starting afresh. While you're working on your mental health, just watch what you eat as well. Watch your health. At the same time, watch the people that you are allowing into your life. At the same time, you want to deepen your relationship. You want to deepen your identity in a stable place. You want to connect with this. Just making sure that you're a whole human being. You're focusing on wholeness. Not neglecting one area. My point is, balance is key when you're starting on a fresh start. Like, this is an opportunity to begin again. This is an opportunity to do things differently. You want to do it right? So the next thing I would say is to take things slow, okay? You need to move slow and steady. You need to be consistent in your journey, and in your fresh start plan, in that new beginning plan, whatever the strategy, whatever the plan that you are, trying to follow on this, new journey, this phase of your life. You need to be consistent. At the same time, you need to take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't need to compare yourself with people who have been on a journey, people who have been doing things, people who did not experience a glitch in life, people who have the resources available to them, people who have been doing, people who have been on that journey for a while. You don't need to compare yourself to those people. That will only just bring sadness. That will just take away your joy, so just take things slow. Don't even compare yourself. Don't be in a hurry to see results. This is a fresh start. This is a new beginning. You want to do it right. And I'm really emphasizing that. Don't be in a hurry to just get quick answers, to just see quick results, to just get things, just be at par with people that have gone ahead of you. Just take things slowly. And you realize that life is not about who started first. It's not about who did these things first. There are people who started a job way ahead of you, and then by the time you start, you just realize that you have gone ahead of them in certain areas, So you don't need to compare yourself. You need to take things slow. Just move at a certain pace that is comfortable for you. Don't copy anybody. Just don't be in a hurry. This is a fresh start. It definitely means that things will move slowly for you. So if you don't get that instant gratification, just know that it is normal, okay? And you just need to be consistent on that journey, because sometimes it's the little things that we do on a daily basis that add up, right? It's those little skills, those little training, those attention, those little it's those little things that you do with yourself, that time that you take for yourself, the little journal that you write every day, the 2 pages that you write, the exercise that you do, the little that juice that you drink, you know, that friend that you just call, that investment that you make in yourself. Those are the little things that add up in the future. You just never know. Okay, so don't be in a hurry to be like that person that, you know, you are looking up to, or that person that is your friend, and that person that just has their life together. Take things slow. You have experienced a glitch. It is okay for you to take things slow. Sooner or later, you will get to where you want to be and you'll be fine. You realize that you're just running, you know, you're just in a hurry for nothing, okay? So just take things slow, stay consistent, stay disciplined, and move steadily at your own pace. And then the last and final thing I'm going to mention in this video is to let go of the baggage, okay? Let go of the baggage. If you need to forgive someone, forgive that person. If you need to forgive yourself, forgive yourself. Now, one of the most limiting factors on a fresh start journey is to carry the baggage from the past. Some people will carry baggage, they will dig the ground, bury the baggage, cover it, or find a closet in their room that they will keep it and be like, this thing, I want to open it and look at it every once in a while. You don't need it. You don't need to keep that, you don't need to keep malice with that person that hurt you. You don't need to look at, like, just release your heart. Forgive the people you need to forgive. Do not hold on to regret. Do not hold on to the blame game. Do not hold on to the shame that you feel. Do not hold on to disgrace. Do not hold on to that pain, that hurt. Because like I said, a fresh start could mean different things for different people. Do not hold on to that hurt, okay? Do not hold on to it. It's a baggage. It will limit you. It will hinder you from actually starting this journey and enjoying the journey, because I always feel like whatever you do in life, you should be able to enjoy it, regardless of whether you're recovering or whether you're rediscovering yourself or whether you're trying to figure things out or whether you're even continuing in whatever it is that you've been doing. The most important thing is that you enjoy it. You know, enjoying every phase of your life is very big for me. And one of the things that will limit you, will hinder you from enjoying this phase, is holding on to the past. And like I said in the first point, that you need to take stock. And by taking stock, analyzing the things that has happened to you in the past, you will definitely know those areas that you need to let go of, those memories that you need to, you know, just discard, just forgive. And it can be hard. It can be hard, and that is why I put it as the last point for me, because it's something that you will need to constantly remind yourself of. It's something that you need to constantly do. You know, these memories, sometimes you cannot just put an eraser and just erase it on the paper, you know. It stays in your mind for a while. But the moment that thought pop up, the moment that pain comes, the moment those flashes comes to your mind, you just tell yourself that, no, I'm not going to stay in this situation. I'm not going to dwell on this pain. I'm not going to hold on to this regret. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to be better. I'm going to focus on my future. The past does not define me. I'm going to be a better person on this journey. I'm going to enjoy on this journey. I'm going to be the best that I can be. And, you know, just constantly remind yourself, because I can tell you for a fact that there's still some memories that there's still some memories that I still have every now and then. But then I try to remind myself that, you know what, you're doing well, you're doing something for yourself, and, you know, just keep going, just keep doing it. Okay, so that's exactly what I would say for you as well. So let go of the past, let go of the hurt, and, you know, it's just a matter of changing your perspective, knowing that, yes, I'm on a journey and it may take a while, and yes, I'm definitely going to be where I want to be, because whatever it is that caused you to start a fresh start, it had a beginning as well. You know, that relationship that ended, it started off somewhere. You were nervous at first before you started that relationship, but then it got to a point that you were comfortable, and then you started to enjoy it till things went sour, you know, or, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, just know that it's just a matter of changing your perspective and working on that new perspective daily. All right, so that's it from me to you guys in today's video. Let me know the points that resonate with you the most in this video. And like I said, if you need help, you can always reach out to me. My details will be in the description box. And if you feel like you don't want to access somebody at the moment, I have an ebook, a perfect guide for anyone who is looking to gain freedom in their life, right? So the ebook is a Smart Girl's Guide to Freedom. It's a book full of principles that you can apply in every area of your life, regardless of the examples that you see in the ebook. And there's also a video guide that is attached to that ebook as well. Once you have access to the ebook, you'll be able to gain access to the video as well. Okay, so you can get the ebook, download a copy for yourself, you can walk through it. And for those who get the ebook, I always have a free session for them after the reading the book if they have questions. So if you've bought the ebook and you have a question, there's always a free session for you to just discuss the things that you've learned in the book and areas that you might need help. All right, I think that information is actually in the ebook as well. So yes, if you feel like you don't want to you don't feel comfortable talking to me about your issues yet, you might get the book and use it, walk through it, and when you feel comfortable, of course, I'm always here, I'm always available to help you. Yes, okay, so yes, thank you so much for watching this video. If you find so much value in this video, which I know that you will, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Yes, click on the like button, share this video with your friends and loved ones so that they too can gain something from this video. And also do not forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell notification. And yes, let's just spread the love. Again, you can also gain access to other resources from me in the description box. You can join my mailing list. I send the best emails ever. And I'm sure, because analytics don't lie, people always read the mails, and I'm very excited about that. So let me know if you're part of the mailing list. Let me know if you always enjoy the emails, all right? I think I've talked too much in this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, you are amazing. I love you all.